It is September 18th, 2023. My name's Amin. My pronouns are he, him. And my lips feel dry. Yeah. Sorry. I can't function on my lips are dry. Today was a hard day. Today was a rough day. I feel like the roughness probably will continue for maybe a bit longer, but let me start with 3 things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for water. And the reason I say that today is because I utilized it in a conversation today where I used it to remind myself to ground. I think I had experienced earlier in a conversation where I felt I was like slightly triggered and slightly just feeling like my body was getting warm. I was feeling all these, like just having these very visceral reactions. And I use water kind of as a grounding tool, and that feels really good to have used it, because I don't think I've used it in that way before, at least not knowingly. Number 2, second thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for TikTok. I've been coming into a lot of new understandings and realizations about myself, and I think it's helped me a lot. There's many things I can share with that. One of those, identifying that I may in some way, shape, or form still exploring and figuring out, identify within or under the asexual umbrella of identity. And that's been a space I've found a lot of, great resources, like a lot of resonance, a lot of feeling seen, a lot of feeling like even learning new things. Obviously, I know everything on TikTok isn't real, but it's like I have access to stories and people and perspectives I wouldn't have had otherwise. Okay, this is reminding me I should probably post on TikTok. Yeah, shit. Okay. Number 3, another thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for forgiveness. The forgiveness that I have felt from others when I've made mistakes or done something wrong. Something profound happened for me today. I feel like I was triggered in the conversation, and the way I showed up in that conversation, the way I responded to that is not how I want to show up, is not reflective of the person I want to be. It was reflective of my hurt and my trauma and my past, and maybe how I learned to show up previously. With that being said, I'm deeply appreciative of like not only that person letting me know that I hurt them, but also having the opportunity to feel that there is ability to be repair after rupture. I think I've experienced a lot in my life where there's conflict, where there's rupture, there's usually no space to create repair, either because there's never talk of what the rupture was or how it felt or if someone was hurt, but also it's almost just like you made a mistake, you're done. And I felt many different things. I'm still feeling many different things to understand and see that no, like repair is possible. And even the parts of me that I feel are a bit ugly or I feel a bit shame about that come up, there's still space made for them to like be like, okay, this may come up, how can we, navigate differently? What can be the response for when these come up? I think this is video 29. I'm not sure. That shows my level of organization. This will be video 30 in the little folder I have for the series, but I think one of these videos had two and I put them together. So if that's the case, I am going to, whenever I upload all of these, I'm going to do day 30 on whatever day that is in the future, which is probably like 15 to 20 days from now. I'm going to post the rest. I'm gonna post the last one on that day and reflect on the impact this series has had on me, what's come up from it, share my thoughts and experiences. The funny thing is, when I started this series, it was right before I started getting to know someone. And today, the reason why it was really difficult is because me and that person have decided to, like, that there needs to be changes in the way that we move in that move in our connection. And that change and that shift and that transition feels really difficult. And I don't think I've even still in this moment felt the full complexity and the fullness of all of what that may mean and all of what that may look like. I think that's probably gonna hit me tomorrow. Even right now, like about to go to bed, like not texting them, hope you have a good night. It's like weird. I say this all to say is like, in just these 30 days, so much has happened in my life. I've had so many realizations and discoveries and new thoughts and I don't know, like new pathways, and I'm discovering and developing, and I don't know, it doesn't feel, what I know right now, like I don't know, maybe people have this all the time, but it feels really special. I feel like I want to take a second to say I'm proud of myself for allowing myself to feel, because there's a version of me that didn't know how to feel, let alone let myself feel for a while, because I didn't feel safe to. And I just mean that feeling in general, because either feelings felt too heavy or too much, or that I wouldn't be able to hold the full complexity and the full weight of it all. And so these last 29 days, I don't know what to think of all of it. I think at some point in my life or someday I'm going to sit down and watch this series front to back and really like see the development, and see the changes and the shifts. And I think the other point is too, is just that through this, I lost my train of thought. I got distracted because I heard a noise. Through this, I have seen that, I don't know, what vulnerability and gratitude can look like, what it can feel like. Would I ever be shocked if one day like thousands of people saw this or saw any of these videos? Yeah, that'd be pretty weird. I probably would feel like very exposed, but also I put it on the internet, like what do I expect? I just want to feel like and say that I'm proud of myself for creating a space every day after whatever day to share gratitude, to share vulnerability, to share what I'm going through. My heart feels tender. It feels a bit heavy. It feels really heavy right now, but I don't know, like I still feel capable. I don't know what's to come. I don't know what my life is going to look like a month from now. I can have maybe a slight idea, or a year from now. But I'm excited for the future. even though sometimes it feels weary, it feels a little fuzzy. Because one of these days I was dealing with food insecurity, and the next day, not the next day, but a few days later, community's pouring into me, and then from 3 people in Black Run Abroad, like, they sent me $90, and that's enough money I can use to get groceries this week. That means the world to me. So it goes to show me, like, I feel like my life feels so expansive and so possible. And while there's times I get stuck in the mundane parts of capitalism and, like, how am I going to survive and all these different things, I also have to remember that I feel like I am always open to miracles, and sometimes miracles just happen, and I have to also bring that into space just as much. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't think this is the last video, but it feels like an intentional video. I don't know who's gonna watch this or what this will look like, but yeah. I'm grateful for this space. I'm grateful for the ways that I've been able to show up for myself and others. I know there's still more work to be done. I know there's a lifetime of work to be done, but yeah. A lot has changed, a lot will change. And I'm really grateful. I'm gonna add a 4th one for my ability to be open to change, to process, to think, to be present, to be flexible, to be curious. I'm grateful for all those things about myself, because these last 29, 30 days would not have been what they were without that. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for witnessing my gratitude, my vulnerability. If this is my last video, I love y'all so much. Thank you for the space to be real, to be me, to be human. And if not, I will probably see you in about 15 to 20 days. Peace.